So, we watched Hellraiser 1, a classic. We're going to delve into Hellraiser 2, which is not as good. It's a little weird. It's a lot weird. But it delves a lot more into the lore of the cenobites. And it has some interesting things going for it. Definitely worth a watch. So, okay. We're going to bring up the screen. We're going to tell you to put in your Hellraiser 2 DVD or Blu-ray and hit play. This is the uncut version, the foreign version that is in most releases now. I've actually never seen the uncut version. I've had this Blu-ray for a while, never popped it in. So, when I count down to 3, 2, 1, play, you hit play and we'll be all synced up. So, let me bring up the oldie screen. There I am in all my glory with my glasses on. Alrighty. So, I'm going to tell you to hit play in 3, 2, 1, go. We're like a second off. Let me hold on. Yeah, we'll be all right. It's less than a second. We're good. New World Pictures fading out. This is a pretty damn good soundtrack too, actually. You know what my pleasure is. Watching horror movies. Oh, that's right. They recap Hellraiser 1. So for those of you who didn't watch the commentary on that, here we go. You've looked better, Frank. Now it's interesting. They showed the female cenobite here. She has the 3 prongs holding open that thing in her neck. In this one, though, they only have 1, if I remember right. There's a lot of weird edits in this, too. And the music doesn't fit the scene very well. I guess as far as recaps go, it's okay. Although they don't even mention Frank. Don't do that, or I'll stand here and let you do it. This is an awesome song. Hellbound. Hellraiser 2. I've got my hair in... I keep getting like a rogue hair in my nose. This is driving me nuts. Sorry. Claire Higgins returns. So does Ashley Lawrence. Then there's folks I don't know who they are. Oh, Doug Bradley. There you go. Makeup by Image Animation. That's interesting. Again, the 80s where most of the credits are in the front of the movie. Now, this is the extended uncut version. There's a few scenes in here that weren't in the American theatrical release. You can tell, though, that this is even just the music is more grandiose. This is a much bigger movie in scope. It is not claustrophobic. Peter Atkins, who also was a writer on the Hellraiser comic. Christopher Figg. I love his Newtons. Tony Randall, that's right. Bye, Tony. Let the carnage begin. Now this opens up with the radio, And this is Britain again. That looks like a writing crop. I believe this is World War One. Yeah, he has a pith helmet. Again, um, ordinarily it's supposed to be very difficult to open the box. That so that only the most desperate, the people most in need of the teachings of the Cenobites get there. As we see of Doug Bradley here. Or his name's Elliot something. I forget. Elliot Spencer? I'd have to look that up. So this cheats a little. The box kind of opens itself. Also, it opens up like an alien egg, which I always found funny. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know what old Elliot was expecting to come out of this box, but it sure as fuck won this. This is a pretty good shot, like series of shots here. That's some Tim the Toolman Taylor's hammering there. Ah, the suffering. Hello, Kirsty. From where? But you will never see him again. Charles Bronson. Okay, so the house didn't burn down. There we go. Skitter scatter. I think you got him. Well, obviously she's been talking to you. You just don't like what she's saying. He was kind of bland that way. You Usually the bad ones. They're cropping up all over the place. Why would you disturb the mattress? Kirsty knows her shit. And it always has David Bowie prancing around with a giant package in it. To ignore the Geneva Convention. Are you sure your patient should be conscious, doctor? We have to perform atrocities against humanity. Tidy for me. He is pompous. And then cut them to pieces. Well, not if they were in her imagination. She shouldn't know that name. They only told her they were explorers. Alone or with your obviously nubile friend here? Now, this guy says he's Chinard, but I believe that he refers to himself as Cunard. Yuki. Oh, I'm going to have a field day with this one. My intern. I'm not Steve Gutenberg, honest. Well, how's my little fruitcake? And by that he means my penis. I love this song. It is so beautiful and ominous. This is my song I go to when I have writer's block. Hi, little crazy blonde girl. All she does is puzzles. We're trying to get a Rubik's Cube. She's just loony. These people don't lock the doors. They're just roofies. Duh. Oh, she's gonna wish she took those pills. Vandalism. Graffiti of hell. That's a little presumptuous. Sure, I'll just go to hell and help you. Plus, the dude's been in hell for like 5 hours and he's already skinless. If you want everyone to not think you're crazy, show them that. Why, Kirsty? New puzzle, please. The lunatics are on the grass. Didn't even wait for an answer. Ah, good. The screaming ward. Zaz? No, no, not too, just too loud. No. This one has the illusion that there's bugs crawling all over him, and their answer is to lock him in a padded cell and just let the bugs have their way with him. Kirsty, you thirsty? You realize that this only makes you hotter, right? Yeah, he is saying Chenard also. I was gonna make an Eddie Money joke, but too soon. If you're going to do something nefarious, wouldn't you make sure your door was closed? Yeah, that's very true. Probably what made Geraldo. So this must be unused footage from the first movie. That's one way to put it, Kirsty. Oh, maybe the. Hmm. I just so happen to have a puzzle solving mute woman. I'm not sure hell was what he wanted. It's in the books. He's definitely thinking that the box was a pleasure device of some kind. Let's just roll the footage. So they pretty much. There's as much Hellraiser 1 and Hellraiser 2 as there is actual footage of the room in Disaster Artist. It's a good sound. It was like a cork coming out of a wine bottle. We've already seen this once in this movie, and we're seeing it again. Absolutely. I prefer fucking bonkers. Hellraiser II, Suburbia. In this virtual tour of the Kennard house, we will take you slowly, very slowly, up to the loft. I'm pretty sure this is one of the biggest deviations from the theatrical release in that it's much more visceral. Julia's resurrection. Although it's not happening yet. I love how the boys just hand over evidence. Oh, you need the bloody mattress? All right, nothing here. Just take it away. Kyle knows how to use a screwdriver to unlock a door. Cute. So weird. Atmospheric environmental. Weird. I love how Kennard has just multiple lament configurations. Good morning, Gladys. Glad you're still screaming. The director is very fond of slow panning dolly shots. Welcome to steerage on the Titanic. The Labyrinth of the Mind, Dr. Stanley. My boss is fucking nuts. Hey, there you are, Elliot. Oh, you're going to find out, Kyle. I don't know why he has a bloody nose. This is pretty fucked up, by the way. Well, I think I have a back scratcher here somewhere. Am I really going to do this? Fuck it. I am. Here, want to shave? He's a squirter. I'd better close the door. This might get messy. Is this going to work, or am I going to have a massive mopping up to do? Oh, and there goes the pee-pee. Yeah, this is going on a bit longer than I remember. Oh, yeah. Bugs are the least of your concerns, buddy. Oh, that's awesome. Mind you, it only takes one body to get her this far. He lost a lot of blood to be this sprightly. It's a pretty close version of the original. Oh, Kyle, you almost fucked. Just take it from the butt. Nom, 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 nom. Oh! I guess when you become a skinless corpse, you learn how to suck the nutrients from a dead body or a dying person. Ooh, that's new. Okay. Do you want to Fig Newton? What does that? I said help me, not push this fucking mattress over here. Nothing like gristle. Love that gristle. So, hi, my name's Julia. Not scared at all. I don't know what would give you that impression. So, you got any more? You have a magnificent spine. Cat got your tongue? That was easy. Come on, guys. Give me another one. Give me a harder one. Yes, the cleaning crew is supposed to be here by now. You know you're tracking blood over my carpet. That dangly bit under her chin. We got some space heaters here for you. I'd like to do my impersonation of Saturday Night Fever. Horrific. No, no, I said fine, not wine. Do you have to bleed on everything? I'm going to allow you to do some mummy cosplay. I give you Makoto Shishio. You ever fuck a mummy? This could not have been a comfortable outfit to wear as an actress. Did you ever fuck a vagina without skin? Feel that ass tight, huh? No flab there. Oh, he didn't wrap that. How do you trust her not to suck your essence out or whatever she does? You know, these wrappings were fresh, Julia. I think when he did it was a cold shower. More than Kirsty did. Gods and astronaut. Oz is over the rainbow, and minions were the monsters. I can heal clothes on you. I'm going to throw a red flag. You know, you can't solve all your problems with cenobites, Kirsty. Sassy Kirsty. One, two. Out of here. Kirsty, you're hot. You're troubled. I gotta do this. These two are making out like teenagers on prom night. Whoa, I don't remember that. Huh. I'm not quite sure how this works either. They had to take Larry's skin and Frank wore it like a suit. Julia just kind of heals, I guess, fully. Just she has enough bodies to complete the process. Wow, and she got her nails done too. Let me recreate that scene from that one very good Twilight Zone. Welcome back, Julia. You were gone literally 2 days. Hey, Doc, you might want to get a better lock. Zippity doo dah, zippity day, my oh my, what a wonderful day. What, he pop in through the back window? Oh, that was a door there. Oh, okay, I'm intensely stupid. Why? Me be hero. You wait here. Me be big man. I do like that Dr. Kennard's hospital is so corrupt he can remove a dozen patients. Nobody says a word. I wonder if he did it one at a time or if he like had a caravan of or one big meat truck. You gain an instinct for being a dick when you become an evil resurrected monster. Although I'm not sure why Julia needs to feed on him. I mean, hell, she already got her skin back. Still not sure why she takes this picture unless she recognizes him somehow. Do corpses turn you on? You think? Come to mommy. Dude, do you not understand? Oh boy. Okay, she did need him. Dead meat. And there you go. See, James Gum didn't know how to do this. Was that your body slumping to the floor? Great. She just folded 100-year-old picture in half. Ca? Damn it, Cartman. She... That's a good line. Oof. Kirsty's not much of a fighter. Tiffany is rather nonplussed by all of the desiccated corpses lying around the room. Not everyone has a secret spy hole drilled into their wall. Well, we're waiting. See, if I'm playing with a puzzle box and the house creaks. Maybe? No? Nah, fuck it. I just don't know if Kennard had these things the whole time and didn't know that they were puzzle boxes. They were just boxes. It wasn't very well researched. Either that or he was just really bad at puzzles. Now, if you turn it counterclockwise, does it send you to heaven? And so are you, apparently. I don't know why everything's so exploding this time around. One door opens, a bunch more close. One door closes, a bunch more open. Not much gets to Tiffany. And here he is. 53 minutes in. No. What? It is desire. Pinhead is the man still. Again, it's interesting that they do go into a lot more into the Cenobite sort of code, if you will. She's like, yeah, you think you know hell. So you guys are just gonna chill? This is new stuff. Damn, that bitch hits hard. My camera went a little nuts for a second there. Why would she pick that fucking thing up again? I'm down here in the hydrangea bush. I'm somewhere in this matte painting. Yeah, this is new. Oh no, she's gonna meet up with Pennywise. I'm gonna be upset again. Oh no, I remember this. Oh no, not a screen wipe. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I think that's used later on when she finally breaks down. Interesting. I think this is new too. Oh boy. Okay. Anybody but you guys. That's interesting that he did that. So eager to play. So reluctant to admit it. That's such a great line. They are patient. Considering what happens at the end of this movie, having the Lament configuration be turned into the Leviathan configuration there is an odd choice for Pinhead, who is supposed to be Leviathan's favored son. It doesn't strike him as odd just how much she digs hell. I mean, she was only here for like oh no, I guess a couple days. My indifference to sex. See, that use of that iconic line is a lot better than, say, Sarah Connor's using "I'll be back" in Terminator, whatever the fuck the new Terminator is. There's so many hallways with no open doors, you'd think this was a Silent Hill game. The hell are you doing here, Tiffany? I don't get the whole tree aspect. Well, no, we're together, actually. Stop shaking me. Hey, this is supposed to be some giant reveal of Leviathan, but now to go into a little more of the cenobite lore, um, the cenobites are trying to achieve physical perfection. That they worship Leviathan because it's geometric perfection. Their ritual scarification is meant to tame the chaos of the flesh. Although he was found as a kid dissecting a cat. Julia's got a point here. This is pretty dark. Julia's a pretty good villainess. Now, apparently, Leviathan was unhappy with the fact that the Cenobites let Frank go, and they weren't getting enough souls for it, and that's why it let Julia come back and create Dr. Kennard. There's a lot of weird shit going on in this movie they don't really identify with. Huh? This is not a good plan, Kirsty. This isn't my dad's house. Who lights all these candles in hell? Okay. Slide them in, slide them out. Yes, because pulling the sheets off has always worked for her in the past. Yeah, that was kind of fucked up. You haven't twigged yet that this doesn't look like you're in anything to do with your father there, Kirsty. Lipstick for when Frank does his burlesque show as the dancer Francine. This movie does think that whenever things are going a little off the track, just throw blood at it. How'd you get your skin back? Maybe I should have signed it. Uh huh. Maybe they are, though. Got a bed all made up for you. Ew. It's a nice pillow, at least. That was surprisingly effective. Even she doesn't know what she did. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. If he had made himself up to look like he had skin or whatever, and none of this makes sense. You know, if this movie was released today, there'd be a whole lot of internet outrage over Julia being so powerful. Kiss me like you did on the shores, on the beaches of Naboo. I don't know if y'all can hear the dog outside or whatever the hell it is. Even with my headphones on, I can hear it. You're suspiciously positioned here, Julia. Kano wins. Fatality. Oh, damn it, Kirsty. And she dropped a Leviathan. How the fuck is she supposed to know? She got a roadmap? Thanks, I wouldn't have thought of that. Huh. You've looked better, Doctor. You screamed like a bitch. You didn't hesitate. This thing here is a little wacky. Do I hear a giant penis? Now, granted, it's supposed to look like the tool he was using on the other guy's brain. Hello, dear. That worked. Never quite sure about this either. Yeah, that effect always looked stupid. Oh, this is new. Guys, you left from his house, not the institute. Oh, maybe it isn't. Man, it's been a while since I saw this movie. Can't talk. Let me stroke your hair. Yeah, this is. You know what? It's been so long since I saw this movie, I forgot. Woof. That was a rough green screen. Now, let's talk about these little tentacle things. And having to be tethered to a giant head penis is a definite disadvantage. Oh, yeah. Remember us? Which was, I believe, the tagline to this movie. You've piqued my curiosity. There's some existential shit about to go down. Question is, what makes you stick out to become a cenobite rather than just a tormented soul? The worried chatter. This is a pretty cool. It's stop motion. I love stop motion. It's pretty fucking goofy. I don't understand why they choose to fight. Unless they're fighting over who gets to torment them. Like, I don't. And I don't understand why these things are so lethal. This is odd. Or why Chatterer's a little boy. Yeah, I don't get this either. Yeah, we get it. Like, I get that Leviathan was displeased with them, but why he has the power to de-cenobite them, I don't know. The interesting thing in 3, and we'll see actually in the Pillar of Souls at the end of this, is that the evil was kind of separated from him. No, they didn't. They didn't get better. They got killed. Well, back to hell with a Pantene moment. I'm not sure, actually, what this does. Like, I don't know why any of this works. It's just suffice to say, this movie is batshit crazy. And you do hear like a little of the music from when the guys buy the Lament Configuration. Music. And obviously, Lord of the Labyrinth is Lord of the Mind. With electroshock therapy. It's a flashback. This movie's very 80s, by the way. Oh, you know, Dr. Kennard, Cenobites, Dr. Puns get old pretty quick. It is funny how all these surgical tools just pop out of these little fucking tentacles. That would be an interesting. Yeah, he's trying to force her into another box, which is cool. A Tiffany Cenobite would be interesting. Leviathan's there. Don't fall for this, stupid. This is very odd because it doesn't. There's no way this should work. I'm afraid you're a terrible shot with those things. There's a lot of tension building up. His head cock is just. How do I look? Okay, no. God damn it, I knew I should have never bought this skin at Walmart. Kirsty is not afraid to get messy. It's also why they had to grow Julia's hair out for this movie, so that this moment would actually work. How about a blood hug? This makes no sense. Although, frankly, I don't even know if you ever see Leviathan again in any of the movies. Pretty good Shang Tsung skull fireball coming at us. Da 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 da. Again, they're back at the Institute, not at the room they went into hell from. The Boom comic series actually did some interesting stuff where Kirsty actually takes on the mantle of Pinhead. Here's a wreath for every loony that died here in this mess. Well, they're not going to have to answer any questions. Oh God, I hope they didn't hire the lewd moving crew from the first movie. Drew Carey's moving company? All they move is beer. I actually think it is the moving company from the first movie. All right, everybody took the time to box up all his shit, but they didn't clean up the bed. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense either. This whole movie is a series of weird events. I can't believe that shot was left in the movie. And on that ridiculous note, Hellraiser 2 comes so close. And, I like this movie, but it's not great. There's just no real plot, and nothing's ever. It's just shit happens, and you're just like, oh, okay. It does have one hell of a soundtrack. Like there's not much of a story to this. It's sort of just fumbles. And, hey, look, here's the cenobite. You like those? And hey, here's Frank. You liked him. And there's Julia doing shit. You liked her. Kirsty, she's cute. She's fun. We get a total of 3 new characters, and one of them's mute, one of them's dead in the first half hour, and the other one turns into a penis-headed cenobite. Bob Keane is the special effects guy in here. Okay, so this was probably KMB. No, the Kane that is Kirkman. So that's Hellraiser 2. I remembered it being a little more focused than that, but it's not terrible. It's just not great. There's a lot of stuff that I thought was in this movie that's actually probably from the comics. But, you know, as horror sequels go in the 80s, it's not bad. There's a lot worse out there. The, you know, Christ, if you put it against the fucking Nightmare on Elm Street sequels or any of its own sequels, really. It's all right. It's fun. It's goofy. It's gross. So, you know. It is what it is. The events and characters of this film are fictitious. This was approved by the Motion Picture Association of America. '88. So, why they're ending on the carnival song, I have no idea. A lot of odd choices in this flick. But that's what it is, what it is. So, it's now technically October 1st. So we're not even fucking with the month very much. That's it for me. That was Hellraiser 2. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll tweet what the next ones are going to be. The next ones are probably Creepshow and Twilight Zone the movie, but I'm not sure because they're not. They're kind of goofy and not horror. I might switch gears and go something super horror. I don't know. I might do the Child's Play movies next week. We'll see. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, that's fine. I'm sorry. I'll try to do better next time. So until next time. I am Thomas, 10273 on Twitch and Twitter, and MST3KNJ on YouTube. If you like what you see, check me out. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. We'll be streaming some games this week, so we'll see what happens. Have a good night, everybody. Appreciate it, as always. See you next time.